Welcome back, y'all. We are here in none other than Sin City, Las Vegas. And tonight, we could go check out the casinos. We could go check out the clubs, bars, maybe. I mean, heck, we could even check out a show. Or we could check out the seedier side of Las Vegas. We could check out these scams. All right, so our first scam of the day is ATM fees. And a lot of casinos and hotels, they conveniently have these ATMs all over the floors. But one of the things is that a lot of them charge around $10 to withdraw cash. Now, I know what you're thinking, that doesn't seem like a lot necessarily, but you have to keep in mind that the majority of casinos here don't accept cards, so you have to pull out cash every time you want to gamble. So just to put it in context, imagine you only pull out $20 and then on top of that, there's a $10 additional fee. That's literally a 50% markup. I mean, that is sky high. The $10 keeps adding up. I mean, that could be potentially hundreds of dollars lost. Whereas had you gone to a store like a CVS, for example, maybe bought a water, something small, you can actually pull out money for free. Also, if you have a US bank account, you could also go there, pull out money for free. So those are two alternatives. And now, my friends, you guys will not get hit with the ATM fee scam. So another common thing you'll see as you're walking down the strip are these showgirls, right? And so they'll draw you in, they'll wave you down, all sorts of things, smiles and whatnot. And they'll ask you to take a photo with them. And in some cases, they'll ask you for an excessive amount. I mean, I've heard stories as high as showgirls asking for $100 per person, per photo, which is absolutely outrageous. I will say, in the same breath, a tip is generally customary. The amount that they ask for varies. Sometimes it could be 20, it could be 100. I mean, you never know what you're getting. So when you're out here enjoying the strip, just remember, nothing is free. Everyone's gonna ask you for a tip, so now you know. How long have you been doing this, working as a showgirl?
8 years.
What's the biggest tip you've received?
Probably about like $500 from one person.
Seriously, and so that was just for one photo?
Well, like multiple photos, like at one time, kind of.
Wow.
Per se.
That is insane, $500. How does this job work?
So it is tip-based. We don't get paid like an hourly. We don't get paid by casinos or by the state. So it's all like commission off of tips per photo. We do let people know that it is for a tip, and then it's just strictly up to them if they choose to tip us or not. Some people just like run off even though they like agree to it. They're like, oh, I didn't know. But yeah, it is just tip based.
Do people normally tip? Or?
Yeah, the majority of people do. So we only get those like few here and there that don't.
So I guess, is this like safe? Like, have you ever had any crazy experiences or anything?
Yeah, all the time. I had to pepper spray someone personally just because they were just being like very weird and like drunk and on drugs, and then come to find out that he was like doing stuff in the casinos, like harassing women and like trying to rob people, the officer said. So I didn't get in trouble for it or anything. He was like, good job, like we got him going to jail. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I've never had to do that before, but all right.
All right, and there you have it, folks. That is definitely, that is wild. It sounds like it could be a little dangerous at times, but glad you made it. Glad you're safe. All right, so as we just heard, it is customary to tip for a photo with the showgirls. But again, if they ask you for an excessive amount, don't feel obligated to tip that much. You know, just tip what you think is fair. All right, so this next scam is super common. And so for all my friends out there who like to hit up the dispensaries on their vacation, do not be fooled. Don't be attracted by the bright lights, all the products in the windows, the massive cannabis leaf all lit up in the night. Unfortunately, it's all CBD products. There is no THC sold there. I mean, but these guys are good, okay? They even have security guards standing out front to make it look legitimate. And so when you walk in, you pass the security guard, you know, they tell you, oh, there's no filming, there's no pictures, it's really serious. You go in, you see all the products labeled, you have your sativa, you have your indica, you have your hybrid. I mean, it's legit looking. I mean, I honestly, I almost got fooled. It was only when I asked the bud tender, oh, hey, where's the percentage of THC? when then I discovered that, oh, they only sell CBD here. And the price points are excessive. So they're charging you higher than normal dispensaries, and obviously it's gonna differ depending on the state, but keep in mind that on the Las Vegas Strip and on Fremont Street, it's actually illegal for dispensaries to operate. Any legitimate dispensary needs to be 1,500 feet from any school or casino. And so that's why they're not able to be located on the Strip or on Fremont Street. Meaning the only legitimate dispensaries that actually sell cannabis with THC are located off of the Strip. Now y'all know, now you will not be fooled. All right, so that concludes our adventure for today. And that was just a few of the scams here in Vegas. There are a bunch more, unfortunately. We just didn't have time to get through them all. If you guys want to see me go anywhere, especially here in the US, or really anywhere for that matter, let me know down in the comments. A new video will be coming shortly. I hope y'all enjoyed. And until next time, peace out, y'all.